Okay, that's your computer. Secret password. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, get down low. Oh, there's blue right down there. Blue is going to the front. And the rear one is pink. There you go. There we go, pink and blue. I gotta make sure we don't drop this on the floor. Could be an expensive day if I did that. Okay, so we had the memory correct. Pink was rear, blue was front. So just make sure we do that correctly. Boom. Wiring it on there. What's nice about having linking the two whites together, it doesn't take up a bunch of space. Take our 3/8 here. Now when you tighten this up, make sure it doesn't jam into the locking washers there. So I usually put my finger between them a little bit. A little torque on that one. Do the same thing on the hot one there. And then the other will do the same thing to it. You kind of let it figure out where it wants to be to. Now we can run it down a little bit to get some more room if we want. It might work a little better, we'll see. Okay, here we go. So now, we have this all nice and linked like that. So we go ahead and put this up in here like this. We got the wire over here. Now I don't like that blue wire hanging out the end, so we're gonna make it go straight up. So I had to take a look at that to see if we liked it or not. I do not like that. Okay, so I'm going to change that a little bit. Run that one straight up in the air so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so now they're all going like that. Pull up our excess height there. Take these cables and bend them over a little bit so they're not pushing hard against the top. Do a quick mock up here. Just get the two bolts started. Okay. You push the coil all the way in.
Santa stopped by.
Huh?
Santa stopped by.
You did.
Barely.
You left a presence. Okay, so now it's in there like that. Now it's not all the way in right now, but you can see how the wiring is right up under here. Out of the way. And as we put the coil on here, we pull this up out of the way from the curve. Now when you pull the coil off, we have all this slack right here and we'll drop down. We'll gain 2 inches of length. The coil come down here. You can actually work on it, which makes it a lot easier to work on it. And we got room back here for our wires here. So we put a 1/4 inch spacer between the coil and the bracket here. We moved out that 1/4 inch to give us a little extra room back in here. I like seeing the finger between my fingers, between the head and the plug wire. If you get them too close, you can short end the head. Okay, you satisfied with that installation, sir?
That's beautiful.
It's all tucked up there clean.
That's beautiful.
And this here is our length that we can drop the coil down. This comes out and we push it back up in there. Okay, where's that fancy coil cover? Right here.
Genuine.
Genuine.
That's OEM.
So I'm going to take that and we're going to take all these fancy spacers out they put in here. See how it comes down? Look at that. See how nice that is? You got full access to your wiring. You can see how I got it pushed up. And then it just actually folds like this in the bracket, so it goes that direction. You got a nice good radius strain on there, so it's not vibrating on the wire breaking it. Like I took those lock nut wires to hold the bolts in there. Pretty sweet, huh?
It's impressive.
See what I gotta do? I have to take this completely apart to put the rest of the parts on there.
Yep.
We can do another quick mock up without the nuts in there this time. Like that. And see here, right here, you just take this up, boom. So it takes all the load off the wires, you know,
Yep.
putting the load of the
Hang
wire.
right there, that's fine.
Hangs there. Okay, where's our plug wires at? Which one's front, which one's rear? Whichever way you hook it up is which one it is. You can't get in, there's no room.
Special.
If I did that. Still no room, but.
Get an audible click on these or no?
No, that was my knuckles.
It's my arthritis.
Okay, those are hooked. Push it all the way in. Do our final clearance check. So you squeeze these up like this a little bit. If you want, you can move the zip tie up a little bit taller if you want to. So we're not going to quite get a full finger in here, but we do have a decent gap. And it's pretty equal on both sides, if you put these equally on the bottom. So we got a good gap, and these are thick boots. They're good, pretty good quality boots. So I'm happy with that. Now, if we didn't have the corner spacer up here on the top, it'd be a lot closer to the head. I think we're okay with that. You happy with that?
I almost wonder if we should go to a half spacer back there too.
I think we're all right.
That's something that can be dealt with in future.
Okay, you got a little Loctite on any screws or not?
Show enough.
Okay, I need some Loctite. Look out.
You got it?
Yeah, go.
What do you want, red?
Yeah, sure. A little sleeve retainer, we'll put that in there too. Oh, I scratched it. Oh, there goes the spacer.
That doesn't sound good.
One of the spacers went across the building, so that's the other one too.
Yeah.
There's a 1/4 inch one that flew back over there somewhere.
Oh, yes,
There we go, right here. Okay. So to help stop some of the damage to the coil cover here, which is already in there, you know, we could peen this out a little bit if you had a hammer and a vise. You're a body man, aren't you? Let's go do some body work. He thinks he's a fabricator. Do you have something hard to beat on, like a vise? Why don't you close the vise? There. Quite as good as having real tools. But
my little ball peen here.
peen that flat. Me as a body man. Are you a hammer mechanic? Is there any dip in the cover like that too, or we got that all out?
No, she's pretty straight there.
Okay, you happy with your workmanship there, sir? Do you want to go over that and do a better job?
I don't want to rough the front of the face up too much.
Yeah, you should be able to do it on one side at a time on this side. So we got this one on this side. And then this one you can do on this other side of the vise.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
You happy? Do that second one again. It's pretty crappy how you did it first
Yes,
time.
I agree. I wish I didn't have to agree with you on that, but I do. Some more solid hits on there. That's better.
Solid hits flat and metal better than wimpy ass soft ones. Okay, you happy with that?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Alright, so now we have the Allen bolt. It used to just be the Allen bolt, real thin. Now we actually got an AN washer, which is a little thin washer. It's not actually, it's bigger than AN, but it's a regular flat. And that was the biggest washer we can put in there and still fit in the curve. If you put a bigger washer in there, it run up into the curve, and that's not good. So now that'll protect the coil. And we're going to have this big fat spacer right here. Goes over that right there, so that'll push nice and hard on the cover and pinch it really good.
You know what we forgot to do?
Except we lose it.
We're going to check all this wiring schematic to make sure we did this right.
I did it right. I already checked it. Okay, so there you go. That goes like that. And then we put the coil, then put the spacer, and then we screw this in. Where's the Loctite, sir? Get some Loctite. Oh yeah, where's the coil? Coil's over here. Look at those big long ass bolts. Got some spacers right there.
Stainless, polished stainless, never gonna rust.
And you can't even see them. Okay, now you can put some Loctite on your tip there. Okay. He likes it better when he does that. See, I have this lever style one ratchet. I can actually just flip it back and forth with my fingers in reverse instead of stupid lever on the side. I hate.
What, your thumb don't work like your fingers do, or what?
No, it doesn't. I have retarded thumbs. That does not. Is that going straight? Going there pretty hard. That is not. That's way harder than it should be. Were those threads not the best to begin with?
Or not?
Is that bolt oversized? It's going on there tight.
I'm not.
Okay, look out so I can see. How come it's not even? Okay, now give it the big gorilla torque and try to strip out the hole.
It's almost stripped out already. It's gonna need some attention.
I have the attention. It's called right here. This is called a jam nut. It's just a regular nut with no locking. And you stick it in there from the back side if you can get up in there, which is the hard part. You know why it's the hard part? Because there's no room. And I don't have access to it.
The Ram Jam. What size is that?
7/16 is right over here. I already got it.
I got fit right in there for you. Make it real fun.
Okay, now I gotta do the next one. Now this, you cannot see what you're doing right now while you're doing it with your finger over there. And there's only room for one finger and you need two. But if you do it just right, like that, see, it's going on right now. Okay, it's on.
Just fit it back in there for you.
No, that will not fit back there. Okay, now what you gotta do is, to lock this in correctly, you're gonna have to hold the bolt so it doesn't move. And then you lift the nut up into it. Now if I had a 12 point it'd be better, but I don't have a 12 point. See if I got 12 point in my bucket, I do have one. 6 point we don't have enough room. There are times you need a 12 point tools.
I do not have a 12 point.
You don't have one. You know what? Oh, I have one.
What size?
7/16.
Alright, I got it.
Good, sound like that's a little 10 millimeter. Look at that, 12 point.
Craftsman coming through.
That allows you to get in there to get another bite on it. And now that is jammed on there tight,
Jamboree.
so now it's not going to come out. But if you want to unscrew this and pull real hard, it will unscrew even when you jam that on it. But it will not fall out. And we have, there's enough room to put a lock nut on there, but there was really no reason to. You have a little over an eighth, you have a good 1/8 inch hanging out the back side. All right, look at that. That sounds pretty hard, doesn't it? Was your coil cover ever that hard before?
You won't even notice it's sticking off there. You won't even know it's sticking off there 3 feet.
Like that. And like that. Look at that. It's like it was made for it and everything.
Man. Ridiculous.
All you can do is pull up our extra wire right here, see? Right there, like that. Now you got your wire pulling up nice and even up into here. And it looks like that can pull up a little bit further. There we go, got a lot more just came up. See, now it's pulled in real nice and tight around the back mount. Nothing hanging down to get in the way. We got lots of clearance to everything around there. Nothing to get a hit on. And that's up there where it belongs, and that's not rubbing on anything that matters. So there you go. And gas tank should go in there, should be good. This is all there nice and tight, like it should be. So why don't you go ahead and pretend like you know what you're doing and pull them down. Now do you want to move that up here a little further? Well, good thing you got another one right here. Now you can pull it up a little higher if you wanted to also, but that's good. It's fine where it was. When you buy these 10-cent zip ties instead of paying the 20 cents, you get cheap ones.
Where do you get the good ones at? See?
That place that I buy my wiring from, they actually have the zip ties in 5 different tensils.
Really?
Yeah. The higher tensils have the steel finger in there,
That'd be nice.
which are really hard to take back out again.
Really?
They bite in hard. You usually wind up destroying them. They're not really savable like these plastic ones are. So now see that's nice and clean right there. Now this mess back here still looks like a mess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind putting 2 zip ties right here.
Yeah. Up here.
And pulling that in tight through there.
Exactly.
This one here, you gotta come way up to here. You can have one right down through here if you wanted to, but it looks kind of crappy, so.
Yeah, because I don't want to come over my.
I would just hold
triangle.
it right around here with your pipe.
Maybe just zip these together. You know
I would
what I'm
zip
saying?
these together here, but I would put a big one
Right.
around here. Pulling that up. I'd leave the wire here loose. I leave the sensor wire loose. A little bit. That gets it up off the head. Makes it look a lot better. And remember, do not zip tie the electrical instrument into it. I think you have to tag up 2 of those, aren't you? Or do you have a big long one? And it doesn't really. I mean, it doesn't really do it. I wanted to do it, but
You need to come over here. Can't come over there. It's gonna, because it's just a V. You know, V's down.
yeah. But if it bites in here, it won't be too much. But anyway, that's better than nothing. But you're gonna get all the way up in there. So were you able to get a full bite on that one or not? Even all the way forward.
Get all the way forward. I think I might be able to get it around there.
All right, just do it all the way forward then. Make sure you get them all up in there,
I've
though.
had it before.
Yeah, just do what you can do, you know. Yeah, that's getting it. Pull on that. Get that thing way over there and pull on it. Yeah, you're no good.
That's nice.
All right, good bite on those 2. And this one will be tightened up or full again. Dug in that time.
That's nice and tight
All right,
there. Works.
clip those off. Where's the clippers? You got the clippers?
Look somewhere. Get the handle ones. Or...
Those ones will get real close, but they'll be good enough. Nice and sharp, so they cut me. Yeah, you got them pretty close. You already got this one? And see how nice it makes that wiring when you slit one and come out?
Yeah, it is.
And what's really nice is that when we merge together, see all we got is just this little tank sticking out.
Yeah.
That's it. It looks like it's just a terminated wire. Basically, that's all it is, but it makes it loop. Instead of having a big thing like that going in a circle, and it looks like crap when you do that. Okay, these here you can just probably
Yeah, I'll zip those.
zip tie them all together in one loop, and
Wish there was a hole in there, but there's
you can
not.
put a hole right there. You can drill a hole right there. Do
We're not gonna.
you have access to it? Not really. Yeah, just do the
gonna
mess.
zip these,
Yeah,
yeah.
just put one around the whole mess. A 6-inch zip tie. What you guys doing over here?
This phone's keeping busy. Those 2 won't take wore out.
He is worn out. He's sleeping over there.
You keep calling it a he.
It's a he, she.
Very well that he was a she.
It's a she, he. A he, she.
No.
It's real simple. You got a he,
She's in this house.
you have a he, and you got 2 she's.
That's that California talk. You've been living there too long.
I could just call him a mutt. What are you doing down there, huh? What's that? What's that? Oh, you got that. You got that before I did. Nope, I got it. I got it. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got that sucker. I almost caught that sucker in midair. Where'd that thing go? There it is. He got it. What you got? Lost your short zip ties?
I got short ones, but
Oh, he wants to play. He wants to play. Whoa. Yeah, that's my finger over there. That was my finger over there. Vicious little bastards. They're strong. Little bulldogs. Strong. Strong. The thing jumps and turns and falls upside on its head and loves it. I think it bounces 2 feet in the air and lands on its head, upside down. You can put 2 of those if you want in there. It wouldn't hurt.
A couple of them here. Get where I want to go.
Yeah, it just cleans the mess up a little bit. Yeah, right around my finger there. And the light on.
Easier to go this way.
I always pay attention which the tang's going to be when I'm done. The light was on. I always want the tangs pointed downhill, preferably inward. That way when you're washing the bike or working on it, the tang is pointing up underneath behind you where it's not going to get you. Because unless you have a special tool, they never cut very flush. We always try to, but most of the time you just cut them and roll them around after you're done. Yeah, cut them first and roll them back out of the way.
That's good.
That's plenty. Okay, where's the dikes? Right here.
I really shouldn't put that.
There you go. What? Clip them off and then just rotate them under. Now, never cut them that way. You always want to cut them lengthwise, like that. As close as you can get them. Yeah, if you cut them sideways like that, they just they put 2 big, massive, gnarly fingers out there to get your ass. So I just rotate them things all the way up underneath there. They're not even anywhere you can get to them. See where this thing's all the way up on the backside. See under there. So when you're up here working, cleaning your bike, you don't hit anything. See his? You can go further. There. Rotate it all the way up in there. Now you don't hurt yourself when you're working on them. Even if you did have a titty, it's up out of the way. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
I can sit that one there.
I wouldn't do it. It's not a perfect situation. It's a Harley.
She's a Harley.
See, now you can actually see your motor now. Look at that. You can clean up in there if you wanted to. Imagine that. You thought you were done. We still got more work to do over here.
You gotta finish up over there.
That was the easy side.
It's the easy side.
That was the hard side, actually. The easy side's over here. Okay, we'll get our meter. We tested it. See, I have my laptop over here. I just have all the pages already open in there.
Look what Santa brought us.
Oh, that came quick. Fork seals. See right here? Blue wire is our front coil. Right here, front. And the rear one, if you follow it out, it says pink. So it works good. I'll actually go to...
the 2 whites, one goes up to the...
Their power.
To the tack, right?
Yeah, see it's white. Power, plus 12. See it's plus 12, that's white. See from ignition switch, 12 volt. They don't say it's white there, but see it tags into this one, it's white. And white goes ignition power. So, there you go. So you go to dynatech.com and go find the module that you have, and then when you look at this, you go in there and click on the information, or what they call the install manual, they called it. And that'll give you the info you need. All right, so you're going to finish this one up. So where's the wire that used to come through here? Right here now?
Yeah, we just gotta
Work on that.
put it how we want it.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute. We've got to find some other pieces.